that realisation opened myself up to people around me. It let me surround myself with some beautiful people. So my background is construction. So I spent 19 years in construction. I'm a fire engineer. I have my master's. And I spent all that time working from a junior draftsman, got good at my job, put into management, started managing men from a very young age, and basically became a professional arguer. That's all I did, was just arguing with everyone around me. And that's the construction industry, right? So it's a really aggressive, really contractual exchange, and there's no love there. But I started as a junior, and that was all I knew. Like I looked up to my mentors at the time, and they taught me how to be a hard ass, how to squeeze everyone for that last dollar and make sure that we maximise our profits, and that was the culture of that business. But growing up, it wasn't, I didn't understand that, and then it got to the point where I just hated it. I got to the point where I was good, but I was arguing all day, and then come home and argue with my family because I was working too hard, and it just wasn't present ever. Got to the point where there was a moment in time where the business I was in got dissolved, and we all went our way. I put them in the same category as my family growing up because that's all I was used to. I was part of that. I was drinking the Kool-Aid, right? So, and then so I had this real loss and a real kind of lack of. I had a void that wasn't there, so ended up trying to do something completely different and started doing events. So I could take all my my lessons and my skill set and my knowledge, it's project management, just a different product, and started doing events. But incrementally I started realising that I was actually surrounded by a different type of person. I wasn't surrounded by this culture of aggression and culture of argument and stuff like that. I was actually surrounded with a culture of collaboration and support and work and trying to get to the result because the benefit of other people rather than trying to get to a result for your own benefit. And I'm not a really smart guy, so it took me a while to figure that out, right? So I'd get to the point, and then I started realising that collaboration and support was what I was always looking for, and I just misinterpreted it in the past because that's what I needed at the time. So for me, that catalyst was that journey to get out of the construction industry and into the industry where we create containers for people to connect and join. And it could be for so many different reasons, right? It could be for music, it could be for drug taking, it could be for meditation and yoga, all right? But it's all about that connection and that container and creating that safety for people, which again taps back into my values and what I was looking. And so now, with that realisation, this opening happened and this awareness is going, all right, cool, now I know my purpose. I know I need to work in this space where I can create environments, use my project management skills, because there's a lot that goes into this space. All right, there's a lot that people don't see. It's what we call the mechanic of the magics. So it's all that hard work. But when you're doing that hard work with people that you love and people that you have respect for and people that you want to see also grow, then you can do it, and you walk around with a smile on your face and you get to hug everyone, and it's just a beautiful thing. So that realisation opened myself up to people around me, and it let me surround myself with some beautiful people. Like, I have the most amazing people in my environment. But I get to play with the cool kids, all right? I get to, gather people on my journey and just surround myself with beautiful people. So I don't argue anymore. I just get to play,
Hug people.
and hug. Yeah, I get a lot of hugs.